So hi guys and welcome back. Now that September has started, a lot of you will be in the process of, moving abroad to the UK to start your studies. And I hope that you all are done with most of your things, like the important stuff with your visas, with your flight tickets, with your accommodation in the UK, your admissions. I hope that everything that is important is sorted out. But one thing that is really important when you're preparing to move abroad is your packing. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what you should be and what you should not be packing when you're moving to the UK as a student, because there are lots of videos on YouTube that tell you what you need to be packing. But in my opinion, most of the videos are asking you to overpack. Now, for example, even if your flight allows you to carry 2 pieces of luggage, let's say 23 kgs each, it does not mean that you don't have to take all of the 46 kgs with you. Because in the end, if you're going alone, it is going to be really difficult to be moving around with that kind of luggage with you at all times. So in my opinion, you should be packing just as much you need when you're moving abroad. Now, there's a common misconception in our families in India that in the UK, everything is going to be expensive than what it is in India. And they'll tell you to just take everything you need from here itself. And in today's world, I don't think that is quite accurate, because most of the shopping that people nowadays do anyway is from international companies, from imported companies. And that means the prices are going to be almost the same regardless of the countries if you're going to be shopping from brands. So in today's video, I'll just be telling you guys what is absolutely essential and what you should be carrying and what you actually don't need to take with you from here itself. So first, for electronics, now obviously your laptops, your phones, if you already have them, just take them with you because you anyway will need them from day one. So your laptop, phone, your phone's chargers, power banks and all of that stuff. Make sure you have your power bank with you while traveling, because that's just a basic requirement nowadays. Also, one important piece of electronics that you should be carrying with you is the pin adapters, the UK pin adapters, because the plugs are not going to be the same in the UK. And one mistake I made while I was moving last year was I only carried 3 of them and I thought that will be enough. But you need to carry at least 5 to 6 to be convenient. So that's it for electronics. You know what you need to take, because the electronics varies from person to person what you own. You might have a watch, you might have your camera, you can have tons of electronics, and it's up to you what you need to carry and what not. Now, one important thing is clothes. People tend to overpack clothes. Now, this is the first thing that people carry a lot of, and you actually don't need to, because if you're already in India, you're shopping from brands like H&M or Zara or brands that are not from India, you don't need to buy all of those clothes from here. Instead, if you're planning on a massive shopping haul, just save that money, just keep that money with you, and then go on a shopping spree when you go to the UK and then get all of your clothes, because the prices are going to be almost the same and even cheaper in some brands. Now, if you don't believe me on this, just go to a website of a brand that you usually shop from, like Zara or let's say H&M. Just go to their site and change the region to United Kingdom, and on another tab keep the region India, and then compare the prices. You will notice that the prices are not different at all. They are going to be almost the same regardless of the brand. So don't carry a lot, but make sure you carry at least enough to last you 1 month, because you cannot just go and start shopping on day one. So take enough clothes to last you at least for a month, and gradually keep increasing your wardrobe, buying clothes over there rather than taking it from here. Same goes for footwear. Just carry maximum 2 pair of shoes, one that you'll be wearing on the day you're going, one you can pack in your bag with 1 pair of flip-flops or slippers, because again the same goes for shoes. If you're shopping branded shoes like from Nike or Adidas, you will get them for the same price in the UK. There's just no need to carry them from here. But obviously, if you already own them and you want to take your own shoes, then obviously take them, but don't buy new for the purpose of going abroad. Just wait till you get there. Now notice that I haven't, I'm not talking about the detailed list in this video. I'm just giving you some advice on what to and what not to carry generally. But despite that, I'll put a link in the description, a PDF file in which you'll find the exact list of what you should be carrying for a rough guide. It doesn't mean that you take exactly all the stuff mentioned over there. It's just up to you from that list what you want to take and what not. it's a rough guide. Now moving on to the kitchen stuff. You'll see a lot of videos asking you to carry pressure cookers. Now, yes, that is true. Take a pressure cooker with you if you're going to be cooking by yourself, because if you are going to be living in a catered hall where the food is made for you, there's just no need of carrying a lot of kitchen stuff and you can just skip this section altogether. So yeah, pressure cooker, good to have, but not an absolute must, because you get it over there as well, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive and a little bit difficult to find. You will have to order it online and stuff. So it's better to carry it if you know you're going to be using it. Again, for your utensils, for your dishes, for spoons, all of that stuff, just go to amazon.co.uk and go to amazon.in and compare the prices again. If you think the prices are almost the same, like if there's not a lot of difference, just wait till you go to the UK. And there's this store called Poundland in the UK. It's in all the major cities, in which you get all of the stuff in and around for £1 and you get every single thing there. They have plastic containers, you will get dishes, you'll get aluminium foils, all of the stuff you need for kitchen, you'll get for really cheap in Poundland. So again, no need to take a lot of kitchen stuff from here, but do make sure that you carry Indian masalas with you. If you're going to be cooking on your own, you need to have them, because although you get them over there are tons of Indian supermarkets. I don't think the quality is anywhere near the ones that you get in India. So make sure you carry a lot of masalas with you, because anyway they weigh very little. They'll take very little of your luggage allowance, but they will add a lot of value to your luggage. As for the Indian stuff like Maggi or Bonvita or all of that stuff, don't worry about that, because you get them in the supermarkets over there. Obviously it's going to be a little bit more expensive because that stuff is getting imported from India, but it doesn't make a huge difference. Like for example, the 10 rupee Maggi packet or the 12 rupee Maggi packet that you get over here in India, you'll get for around £2 over there, which is like 20 rupees. So not a huge difference in the grand scale of things. And it's not like you're going to be eating Maggi every day itself. So it's not a basic essentiality, but again, so no need to carry it. Of course, you can take it with you to survive for the first few days. That's what I had done. But there's no need to overpack all of this stuff. And all the major cities in the UK, regardless of whether you're living in London, Manchester, Glasgow, anywhere you're living, it will have an Indian supermarket. Do not worry about that. So you will get all the Indian stuff that you need. You will even find Kurkure and Lay's and all of these chips that you get in India. So there's just no need to worry about that. Now, another major thing that comes while preparing is your room, because when you move to your university accommodation, the only thing you'll be provided with will be a bed, a mattress, and the desk and a chair. That's it. And obviously lights. There's not going to be a lot of it. You won't get a blanket, you won't get a pillow, you won't get towels. Some accommodations might provide you with a desk lamp, but not all of them do. You won't get a room freshness. Nothing is provided. But again, don't buy all of this stuff from here. You will get everything for the same price in the UK, and even cheaper, as I said, in some cases. Check the websites of supermarkets like Tesco, Lidl, Poundland, Sainsbury's. Just check the website of these stores and see the prices for yourself. They won't make a lot of difference. As for blankets and pillows, there's this place called Primark. Again, it is there in every single city in the United Kingdom, almost all the big cities. And even IKEA will be there in the big cities, where you'll find the stuff that you need for your bed. You'll even find stuff for decorating your room. So you will get your blanket, pillow, all of that. And don't bother carrying blankets from here, because the blankets that you'll get over there, that they are more suited to that weather. You're moving to a colder country, or always think about that. And one thing I forgot about mentioning in the clothes section was your warm clothes. Obviously, don't buy them from India. The jackets and all, you go there and buy a nice warm jacket, because the winters are going to be really cold, especially if you're living in the north of UK. So make sure that as soon as you go there, because you are going to be going for your university in September, the weather in September in the UK is quite pleasant. There's not going to be any bad weather. The bad weather starts from around November. So until then, you have a lot of time to buy a good piece of warm clothing for you. So that's it from my end for this video. Make sure to go to the link in the description that has the list of all the things that you should be packing, like a rough list. Just use it for guidance and see what you'll need for yourself. Again, my advice is don't blindly follow any piece of paper that you have which has a list of things to take and just take all of that, because what you need varies from person to person. But the one big advice from this video is do not overpack. If you're going alone, my advice is just have a big suitcase with you, like a large one, and your carry-on backpack. That's all you need when you're moving, because you get all of the stuff over there. So bear this in mind, and all the best for your future, all the best, and I hope that everything goes according to plan when you're moving abroad. And also please comment in the section below what more you would like to know, the things about moving abroad for studying. And yeah, that's it from my end. Please subscribe to the channel and please like the video. Thank you so much.